It was a dark, bad day. We lost Levi to the undead, and on our way back, we spoke to Sandvan. We decided to move out of these foul lands. All our previous companions had fallen in those fields and woods, and we needed some new start for the new recruits. After gathering our reward from Langholds, we decided we were going to move south. We also discussed tactics with Sandvan. That's when I realized he knew more than me about tactics, and maybe should have led the company. But it didn't happen, and I'm not really sure why. He was probably happy as he was, no responsibility. Anyway, we discussed the tactics, and we decided that maybe he should be closer to the front line, He was not as effective when he was shooting arrows from the back line. And probably we decided we should hire another crossbowman or a bowman, being a little bit more efficient from away. Anyway, we went back to Langholds and we found Arod the Younger, who gave me 360 crowns. The townsfolk seemed to be in a good spirit now, so that was one thing for us. There was another contract, but we really wanted to leave this town. We had enough food and enough tools, and we're pretty much all filling up okay, apart from Say's and Wolf Parable, with some light ones, but that would be fixed along the way to the south. Wolf Parable, he had a really good time, and we should probably level him up. So as he's a frontline guy, we decided to give him some hit points bonus. Definitely melee defense and melee attack or fatigue. I think fatigue it's gonna be. And in terms of perks, I just wanted to check quickly what we have on the second line. So recover could be nice, but I think Colossus is probably better. 8 points are increased by 25%, which also reduces the chance to sustain debilitating injuries when being hit, or crippling strikes. Maybe not. So let's go for Colossus. That's it. He's already at athletics, so it's good for him. Could we hire someone? We do have a couple of guys, but they're too expensive for our company, so we decided to go and move, and let's go to Copenhagen. Anyway guys, thank you very much for coming back to our Let's Roleplay Battle Brothers. We had great feedback from the previous episode, and even though it didn't always turn out as well as we wanted, I'm glad that some of you were very keen on participating to this roleplay. So I do have a few characters in the background that I will have to create once we hire them. So stick around here, they're gonna be hired. We're gonna try to hire a couple this episode, probably more in the next one. So if you've asked me to be in the game, you're on the list, don't worry. While on the path I came across a small army of children. The oldest and biggest among them is probably 15 at most, with a tousled crop of orange hair and spear for a weapon. He's leading the troop, a little fighting force provincial to the path more than any town or city. As they cross our path, this little leader tips his head to me. "Make way, we are on a..." oh, maybe I should. "Make way, we are on a righteous march, and shan't be stopped." Curious, I ask where it is they are off to. The kid answers, as though incredulous, "I don't know." "Well, let me tell you, Sellsword. We are heading north through the frozen waste. Uncultured and uncivilized tribes need to hear of the old gods, either by the word or by the sword." He lifts the spears. A rather chirpy war cry is raised from the army. It appears some religious fervor has taken hold of this wandering and harmless, and therefore suicidal group. You know what? I'm gonna give you good luck. I'm not interested into going north, so goodbye. That was a funny little group we met on that day. That reminded me how much preparation and equipment we needed if we wanted to survive in this really hard world. The road to Coppingen was just long enough for our troops to recover, which made me pretty happy. I think we'll be able to hire a couple of guys, and if we're lucky enough, we're gonna have 9 men out of 10 for our next mission. We arrived at Coppingen and we've managed to find the marketplace. We saw a lot of terrified villagers here. Something seems to annoy them, and we don't know why. Decided to hire a couple of guides. Unfortunately, there was not a lot of manpower in this city. But anyway, don't really have a choice. So there is a messenger and a mason. Not that expensive to hire, so I decided to go on. It leaves me pretty low on money, but you know, do what you can with what you have. I do have enough food for, well, a couple of days, so I'm definitely gonna need more food. And apart from that, I do have some sort of equipment, so I might sell some of these. But first thing first, let's look at our new recruits. We do have Hans. Hans is a mason, which means he gains experience faster. He's also tiny, which means he has increased defense, but decreased minus 15 melee damage, which makes me think he might be a good ranged guy. He has a 90% chance to survive if struck down and not killed. That's good, and he's in a high spirit. Range skill 37, that's probably better than most of the others. Not as good as Sanban though. And he has good initiative and resolve. So, well, mainly good initiatives. Definitely is going to be a ranged guy. On to Ants. Ants is as well tiny and a survivor. He has the same background, really. Oh no, I got confused. So actually these two guys have very similar stats. However, the Ants is tiny and he has the range defense bonus, whereas Raymond, who's a messenger, has no special skills. So Ants is going to be our ranged guy, and Raymond, I think we'll have to make him our two-handed weapon guy. And actually, let's rename them right now. You are going to be Jeremiah the Wolf. And you, from the backline, I'm going to call you Mikots the Unlucky. You know, the short, unlucky bastard. I don't expect you to survive for long with such a name, but we'll see how it goes. In terms of stash, I'm not sure I want another shield guy, but I do have a couple of shields. I don't have any strong armor, but I do have very good helmets, so you're gonna get a good helmet. Or should I give it to another one of these guys? I mean, in terms of fatigue, it's gonna decrease it quite a lot, but he has a lot of fatigue. Yeah, he can take it. And then a one-handed mace or the axe. Axe is probably a good one. I mean, gonna be my damage dealer, I think. So might be good to buy Jeremiah better armor. Something with like 35-40 armor. Mikots, I don't really want to give you such a heavy helmet. And there's nothing really else I can give you. I'm gonna give you a little knife, just in case you go into a face-to-face battle. So we need to buy him a helmet, but I'm not sure I can buy him a bow or anything. Yeah, unfortunately I can't. Even though I plan to have him as a ranged unit, I won't be able to. So if I make him part of my backline, I need some food. get that. We'll be able to sell a couple of these. Okay, let's give him the hat. No, not yeah. Let's give him the hat. Then I think we're gonna have to make him a frontliner for the time being, which means shield and spare or mace. It's not that good in terms of fatigue, so I'm going to give him a spare. I'm putting on the other side. He will be able to protect Thanvani quite well. So we do have our troop ready. We decided to go and fetch a contract from the local nobleman, the steward actually. Well, the steward restlessly walks up and down while stopping now and then to address me. The forts are in turmoil. Graves in the cemetery have been found open and raided. Uh-oh, that means more undead. I felt very anxious about this mission. He told me to go to the cemetery, and I said, what about the money? 80 crowds up in advance and another 320 when the job is done. I definitely want more from that. Fair enough, he's gonna give me 330 when it's done. I accepted the offer and we decided to secure long forgotten town. Luckily it was not a long walk before getting there, and everybody has recovered from their injuries, which makes me pretty happy about it. My formation was good and I discussed tactics with Sanvan. We decided this time we're gonna strengthen our front line with spare lines and use our shield wall more often. Also we're gonna keep our ranged units very close from our front line and make use of the fact that they can't shoot our friendly units when they are one tile away from you. So that's very good. Right, let's go in another undead battle in the cemetery. I do expect it to be going a little bit better now that we have 9 guys. I do fear a little bit for my new recruits, Jeremiah and... sorry, I can't remember the name of my new recruit. We'll see, so we do face 9 opponents and it's in the dark. And that's the high ground, so we probably should try to take the high ground. However, that's even higher high ground, so I could move back and get them to come at me, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's pitch dark here, so it's gonna be tricky. Two of them not gonna be able to rush my front line. I don't think so. Oh, it's not undead, it's brigand. I was about to say I'm gonna face undead and it's gonna be difficult, but brigand should be okay for us, as long as they don't have a lot of ranged units, which they don't seem to have. That's good for me. And okay, everybody back in position. So they do have a lot of, how do you call that, flail, I think. So it's nighttime, which I'm not sure exactly what nighttime does. -2 vision and worse for ranged. Okay, we'll see how it goes. So they do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles away from me. So the time they arrive at me, it's another 2 turns, so I should probably just not do anything right now. I don't think I can shoot because they're out of range. Okay, they're coming slowly. I can just pass my turn and they're gonna come at me. Next turn they will reach my front line. The next turn will definitely do something. And I think I will have the initiative anyway because I'm not doing anything, I'm not moving, whereas they are moving. And they seem to rely heavily on the north side of the map. And I do have this guy who doesn't have a lot of body armor, so I'm really tempting to move him back a little bit. Seized as well probably doesn't have the best body armor, so that's a little bit annoying. You're gonna just pass your turn. You're gonna start shooting. That guy, and he missed. I could shield. I think I'm probably gonna shield up. And this guy is gonna retreat. Well, move back. Okay, everybody shield up. Shield wall, spare wall, and you move back a little bit. Okay, so let's see what they do. Okay, they do not engage as of yet. Okay, he is next to me now, and I think we'll have to be careful of this guy if he manages to move here. That's gonna be a difficult one to get. Oh yeah, well done. Well done, Seized. I knew I can count on you. So if I move here, 2+4 fatigue to traverse because of different height level. I guess we probably need some backup, so I have to do it. Yeah, I was wondering about that. A little bit worried. Okay, that's good. That's not good. So let's see, I could try to kill that guy. That would really help Kelsier survive for a bit longer. However, this guy is definitely gonna attack me. Let's see, 57, 62. Oh, this one's 62 as well. Or I could move. No, I don't want to move because I want him to be able to move here and finish that guy. So let's attack this guy. Yeah, that's good. Good job. You can finish him or attack. I can attack any of these guys really. Try to finish him. Yes, perfect. That will should make Kelsier feel a little bit more happy. Can really only try to hit him, otherwise... Oh, I could... 37, that's not enough. Okay, missed again. Let's stay in the back line. You can move here and attack him. Damn it, double miss on that, so it means we're not killing him. Okay, we took bad hit on Mikhods the Unlucky, and another one on Earl the Grey. I think he should be able to survive though. So if I move here, I won't have any ability to attack next, which makes me a little bit worried. So I do want to move up there and just wait, because this guy is definitely gonna come at me. Could try to... Would be good if I could finish that guy next turn. But I can only attack him, so... There's a lot of them have low health at the moment. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, we're holding up pretty well. he won't be able to attack. Guess we should finish him. Perfect. And then we can shield up and help my mates. I can only attack these two. These three. I definitely want this guy to be dead because actually no one is in a bad position apart from him. Okay, we failed, so let's not try our chances more time. Okay, we failed again, it's bad. You're just gonna wait a little bit more, and Seist is going to attack. Fortunately, he has chances to eat his mates all the time. So it means I should probably move to a better place for now. Okay, you are in a lot of trouble. But you're doing okay. I could move here. Should have pushed him back though. Good, he didn't kill him. And I was expecting that to happen. Okay, one dead. 4 left. So who's gonna attack? He's going to attack, so it means I need to shield wall before the end of this turn. I won't have anyone else who can kill this guy though, that's a little bit of a shame. Okay, we failed, so let's do shield wall. And probably could push him. I think I'm gonna attack. And then, oh, I could kill him, but I think let's do it cautious and shield wall. Damn it! Ah. 2 hits and that's it. Let's move here. Nice. Jeremiah, you did very well. The enemy retreats. Gonna run them down. Not sure I can achieve anything with you. 10% chance, 44. Perfect. Finally, Sanvan. Use some time to be more efficient. So we do have 2 guys left, these 2. You are in a bad condition, so I'm going to leave you here. That's it. And one more, and actually he is looking pretty good. And I'm running out of energy. That's quite bad for me. Let's move you here and stab him in the back. Good, we got him. Fortunately, we lost Beloan in this tragic day. And Mikod's the unlucky managed to get a crushed windpipe. That's gonna heal, but it's gonna take some time. Apart from that, well done everybody. Kelsier has leveled up, and Earl the Grey has some light damage received. Earl the Grey actually managed to kill 2 guys. Good for you. A nice little bit of loot. I do like that. I'll be able to sell a couple of things. That's good. So definitely gonna take all of that. And then, even though I lost Beloan, sorry for you, man. I think my front line is doing okay. You are probably... I'm not sure you're gonna be fit for the job. We'll see how it goes soon. Kale's here, level 2, so he has this pretty good ranged actually. Melee skill and resolve is where he's good at. So he's gonna get a boost in hit points for sure. Fatigue, I think I'm gonna go with, that's very good melee defense roll and melee attack. And in terms of perk, Colossus. Okay. So I think we're gonna leave it for this episode. In the next one, let's go back to copying and get our money, and then see if we can hire someone else or maybe move on to another city. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.